Today there's the snowstorm. When I was little and I was calling around trying to set up my ancestral arrangement on recorded special purpose, whatever, however, they would dial up and then they would operator and transfer almost like a driver, but on the phone system. So this way there was one line of communication. I am the ivory pomegranate that makes me the direct heiress, both by AIR and HEIR. I'm the direct line to God, both by raw intellect when I speak, but also, so that makes me the high priestess. Normally in this sector, there is only men of high caliber, tribal, ancestral value. They feel deeply, they know things, they know their people, they are the experts for where the territory, the area that they manage. Now, when I was young, they counseled with me there were inside of church, there is holy books. It teaches of the upcoming. What happens is there's many levels, there's worlds within worlds of understanding leadership and people. The people for which I did not understand. Like I was born a peasant. My painting, my Vitry level painting at the Vatican level of priesthood, whatever they call themselves, is that Vatican? Is that the vitamin shop? Is that Vitry? Because then there's the global advisors that go and schedule their whatever. There are people that come and people that go for things to get done, but it feels like nothing ever gets done. Hence my issue with the Korean Jew rabbi and the Vatican. That pretty much covers everybody as far as the sandy vacationers and I go in the Congo and the Amazonians. I'm Broomhilda, right? I didn't want to talk about that one, but they know I got a mid-sized SUV, four-door sedan in a helicopter, and it was a metal bird condor flying over a canopy, so they were good on that one. And he is not whatever I was speaking to there, but not mine either. So we were good on that one because she has like depth of value, right? And then we've got, let's think about this. By the way, the JC number 28, he is that Berza, like angry storm, because it's almost like Oscar the Grouch and Groucho Marx in one, but he's not silly stupid like Groucho Marx. He's more like respectable angry, but he should be, because nothing is right in the world. And I don't want to see happy singing and dancing until you fix your shit. And currently, if I'm out on the Fidelis for 42 years, nobody's working as far as me and the holy men are concerned. So there's the tribal most holy bookmen. They then counsel as the Church Defense Ministry. That makes them, I suppose, that's where they gather. They're in charge of the military line of defense. So again, hello, global operation. There's one priestess, one ivory pomegranate. You all knew. We had to come up with some placemat. So here's the thing. Vitry is the vitrification process of glass. It belongs to the Italian. It belongs to the French, whatever. Do you eat goose for Christmas? That's a problem, because you are never to eat goose ever in any land. You eat duck, you can eat pig, you can eat lamb, you can eat beef, you can eat turkey, I don't care. You can eat vegetables, whatever, just no goose. That is the one rule on the planet for the ivory pomegranate until we get this global security fixed. So the vitamin shop has the gladiators, I believe, who are helping hold lines of like, we're trying to figure out before we kill you if like you was you or not, right? Or where to move you, right? Okay, so now that you have so many of those and I'm still not being cared for, look at this. My entire toenail ripped off today because it's got something on it and I don't trust the public health care. It's like, I mean, I know I'm a medic and I'm the high priestess, but I need a male, the one that I was born for, to take care of me, as was foretold in the paperwork. I come as a pair. I'm not your normal human. Your humanness is the problem, but my tribal, they're like, but you're the high priestess. Just walk into the nearest church and tell them. Just walk into the nearest, I'm like, there's no Department of Defense. They're just not. I think they said somewhere in Washington, D.C., it's halfway between a fortnight. It's half a fortnight if I go by car. So that makes it difficult. And I don't know if they'll even see me because, right, they are not very accommodating in America, North America especially. There's no U.S. anything, and they've trapped me here under the, I don't know which clause, is it the 1795? Because that's what Vitry said. On the paperwork I put for today, it says, I think, 1795. So I don't understand why, if you're all working under the understanding of I am myself, I am the direct line to God, which means something at church ministry level above the holy books for military purposes. There's never going to be a line of intelligence coming out of any of your chooches at the Cholo security below the holy men, because I don't know where you lost your children. I know, and I speak to you, you're like, no, my book. Your book of what? The holy words or the people? Because your humanness does not act in accordance with your holy words. Not always. Some of you are better like that than others. But in this heathen land of nothingness, named New York State, there's no education, there's no training, there's no military. Perfect for foreign invasion and problems. Oh, look what they did. Look at all your holy children from all your books of business. Oh my God, it's just amazing what you guys will lie to each other with. Right, so now, like off base to bases are like, you go from like the Matterhorns talking to Everest, but only on a watchtower, kind of like we got a major like upcoming event. Yeah, like what? I don't know. Like a snowstorm in hell? Yeah, we've had a couple of those. Why didn't anybody show up? Right, okay, so now, so then if they're all locked in, they don't talk to one another for said security purposes. The children are out here digging up sand in the sandbox. They're melting it down. They're taking sheet metal out of the Army, Navy, and fleet yards. Nobody's policing them, reprimanding them. In fact, they're all joining in with the sand going, oh my God, it's not. But I'm going to show them, right? And then they come up with their own, like, militia forces. Oh, it's a real shit show out here. So now, here's the thing. I arrived in 1978. Where the hell have you all been? In one kid, one cunt, one cock, one clock. High priestess. Like importance, right? And the land folks, they don't listen. Oh, they're brain dead, right? I mean, I've got some guy. I got a short wick. She's Wiccan. Her name's Janine. She's my cousin. She's the piece of shit Edward, the tall guy with the blonde hair, ugly nose, really ugly guy, right? He's the one who got to go to military academy instead of me when everybody said they were coming for me. Right, yeah, okay, well, you never got me to the military merchant marines. You stuck him there with a donation instead. Went through my uncle Eddie. Yeah, like real shit show, you assholes are. Then I've got a short Janine. She went Wiccan. She was like, I'm not Catholic, I'm not Jewish, I'll go Wiccan, right? So she rides horses. She's a WIC woman in charge of watching over her really creepy husband, Joey. Yeah, he's the one. He's like stands maybe 4'11", real skinny. He's got like hair coming out, but not like it's long, but it's balding at this point. And he drives a Corvette. Nobody else knows what he does. I think it's something with paranormal science, but like he's one of those creepy Chan lovers. Right, Jackie Chan and Ching and Feng Shui and the Bruce Lee and the Melee and the... Right, he's a Malaysian lover, which I am not quite sure how that's going to work out. Because he says his name is Joey, Joey, to mess with my Cup of Joe program of ATF and my Gladiator. my Joe makes me glad to have such tall, strong, like... protector people on the planet, and I got the little Joes, right, who I think his real name's Tony, but that was a rumor that went around when I was like 4, that's what he was going to go by in his dorm room of like friends with the Pacific Coasters, the reefer kids, the programmers, the whatever. Keep an eye on them. Yeah, how'd that go? You kept an eye, huh? You kept in contact? Right, yeah, okay. Because I'm still here at 42. You watched me go to a wedding with the Korean Jew rabbi, which was a fucking problem for the whole rest of the world. One piece in the planet had to get moved to the correct position, and I have all these participants, and yet nothing gets done. Oh, it's a fucking shit show.